everyone, it is Sue Hiles here from Tickled Pink Creating. Welcome to my channel. Today I am working in my Interleaved Bible and I'm working in Psalm 139 and my main focus is verse 14. But I'll read to you verses 13 through 16 and this is the English Standard Version. So verse 13. For you formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was being made in secret, intricately woven in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed substance. In your book were written, every one of them, the days that were formed for me, when as yet there was none of them. So he obviously, formed us in our mother's womb. And the verse 14 that I'm focusing on is, I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. So what I decided to do was go ahead and get some watercolor onto the page first. Now I'm using my Koi watercolor set, and I'm just going to go ahead and kind of activate the paints just a little bit, and then even though it came with a water brush, I'm not going to use the water brush because I think the tip of the brush is just too narrow for what I want to do. So I'm going to use this brush. I think I got this at Tuesday Morning, and it's one of my favorite brushes. I use it all the time, and it probably cost me like, I don't know, 75 cents or something like that. But I do have a little thing of water next to me, so my brush is wet. So I'm not wetting my page first. And the reason why not is because I do not have the page prepped, which anyone that knows me, and I know that if Lisa's watching, gonna say, what do you mean it's not prepped? So that, which is very, very, very unusual for me. So this particular watercolor, it has iridescent, it has pearl, and then it has just what I would call, just regular watercolor. And I want to pull in maybe a little bit of each. So you can see that the page is starting to buckle up a little bit. So I'm going to try not to put too much more water right there in the middle. I do know I want to pull in some green now around the edges. And just so that you know, I do have a piece of deli paper separating underneath this page so that it doesn't affect any other pages, just in case. I do enjoy using the deli paper. If you don't have any and you have like a Sam's or a Costco or even on Amazon, get a box of the deli paper. I mean, it's literally that. It's paper made for a deli, for sandwiches. But you get like a box of 500. I have had my box for many years. And it still weighs a ton. There's like still so much in it that, yeah. So it's well worth it. It's well worth it. And I also enjoy jelly plating on deli paper as well. And sometimes I even just stamp on deli paper. So what I'm trying to say is you can get a lot of uses from deli paper. One of them being protecting pages underneath what you're working on, because it's not wax paper, but it does have that, waxed surface. So it keeps any moisture from, you know, bleeding down onto the pages underneath. So right now the colors are very, very subtle, for sure. I'm probably going to pull in a little bit more color, but I'm going to get this all the way down. And then I'm going to show you kind of what I'm going to do, and then I think I might pull in just a little bit more color. So what I have, my thought is this. So I have this stencil from TCW. Carmen Medlin had made it, and it's called Mini Scandi Flowers. So if you're interested, it's quite beautiful. Isn't that awesome? Oh, it's beautiful. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually stencil down here. And then I have these die cuts who are in Rita Barakat's Etsy shop, and I'll have the link below. And I'm going to go ahead and probably put this down here and that up there, and then we're going to see where it goes. So that's why I kind of kept the background on the light side. I also have my makeup sponge as well as these colors of ink, because I thought, you know, with the colors in this die cut, I can pull in the pink, I can pull in the green. If I needed to, I could pull in some black. So I thought that this was a nice little palette of ink to use with those die cuts. So I'm thinking, I'm just kind of going to think out loud here for a second. I feel like I want to get pink on here, but I think what I'll do is I'll use the pink ink on the stencil, so that will get the pink. There is a little bit of like a light purple there, and I'm just thinking, is there a way that I can get, sorry if you can hear the cars, I have all my windows open. See this beautiful purple? That's going to be really dark. I'm just wondering if I could like maybe make a dark border around it, but I'll save that for last because I can always do that at the end. So I'm just going to kind of move this stuff over to the side. And yes, I definitely do use my heat tool in my Bible. I know it makes it crinkle up a little bit, but it's okay. It does flatten out when you close your Bible. So, you know, even with all the water I put on there, I mean, it really is feeling quite dry. So I think I'm good with that. I just don't want to get the paint everywhere. All right, so we're good. I'll go ahead and grab this TCW stencil. I'm going to put it all the way down on the bottom. You see how it's like, it's almost like a tree, right? And it has the flowers with birds and hearts and the gorgeous flower up top. I guess it's more of a plant than a tree. So let me move this up a little bit so you can see. I want to get it straight. I'm working with, you know what, I'm going to move my phone just a tad, so hold on. I'm working with a new tripod, and I can't get used to it. I mean, this is only my second video with this, so I guess it's going to take me, I guess, a little bit to get used to it. So I have, like I said, my makeup sponge. I'm going to put this stencil all the way to the bottom and over just a little bit. So I'm going to actually stencil the whole thing with this color of the Dilutions ink. Now I can come back in and, oh, you know what I think I'm going to do? I kind of take that back. I am going to take that back. I think what I'll do, since I have it right here, is I will pull a little bit of pink in here. I mean, green, sorry. A little bit of green. Why not, right? Why the heck not? So let's go ahead. No, I'm trying to think as I'm doing this, what do I want to make green? I'm just gonna go out here just a little bit with the pink. It does not have to be even on both sides. I'm gonna just pull in some green, and it's okay if it goes over the pink a little bit. That is a-okay. In fact, I'm gonna like that, I think, where it overlaps and it creates a different shade of green, which I'm going to like. Now, the reason why I keep going over, this stencil is very like fine cut, so it takes a little bit of pressure to actually get the makeup sponge, you know, to get the ink down in there. All right, I think this is going to be beautiful. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to actually leave that like that. I'm going to go in, I think, with just a little bit of pink around that big flower right there. I'm going to pull in a little bit of the green onto the pink on this side. Okay. I think this is going to be super pretty. All right. So I just want to pull a little bit of pink into this main flower up here. Let me see if I can do it. I might have gotten too much green, but I'm going to try. I will try. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Okay. All right, I think I got the whole thing pretty well. I'm just checking to make sure I didn't miss anything. Just want to get this over here a little bit better. Up here a little bit better. All right, I think this is good. I think this is good. I'm going to go ahead and lift up the stencil and look at how beautiful that is. Look at the different colors. This is almost like a beautiful deep purple. Look at that. Look at the beautiful colors on there. Wow. That is lovely. Absolutely lovely. And look at how pretty it's going to look with that. All right, so now I have to make a decision, right? Do I want to cover up that heart? I think I'm going to have to put it up here. So I have to figure out what I want to cover. And I'm thinking like right there is what I'm going to do. Yep, you know what? I like that. I like that. So let me move the ink pad out of the way. I have just a piece of paper that I'm going to use to put down my adhesive, and I'm just using a glue stick, but I am making sure that I get the glue very close, you know, right? It has to go all the way to the edge. All right, so let's see. Before I press it down, let me get it in the right spot. And I think that that is it. So what I do not to get the glue all over me is I'll take a paper towel and just put it on top and press down. Otherwise, I don't know, my fingers get all kinds of sticky. Does yours get sticky too? It just does. And then I always like to just kind of make sure going around that it is like there's no adhesive oozing out of it. And now I know I want to put this up here. So now I have to decide, and by the way, I think this is absolutely gorgeous. And now down here, or up here I should say, I have to figure out, you know, I can put it down here, I can put it here, I can put it up there, I could put it over here, right? I think I like it right in the middle. That's what I think. But let's think about this. So I did also pull out, not knowing if I would use, you know, these things, but I do have some pink enamel dots. I have some of the green and the yellow, which I thought might go well. I also pulled out some alphas, so I have this illustrated Faith and Dayspring Bella Boulevard, woo, alphas. So, and this came in a kit from By the Well for God. I mean, this is like awesome because they're nice and small. So let me think for a second, because if I want to put words on here, I might want to put that up a little bit higher so that I have room. Let me look and let me see. So this says, "You are fearfully and wonderfully made." Beautiful. Beautiful die cuts. There's a whole set of them. And like I said, I'll have the link below. I could put wonderfully made over here. I could do that. And you know what? I think I'm going to do that. And yeah, so I'm going to put the flower up just a little bit. Let's get the adhesive onto it. Now, there's lots of ways to put down alpha stickers. I'm not huge on using alpha stickers. I'm not sure why. I guess because it's quicker to just write stuff. And so I tend to just, you know, pick up a pen and write, as opposed to try to figure out the placement of alpha stickers. I know there's many ways to do it. You can put it on a ruler, you can put it on wax paper, you can start in the middle of the word and work your way out to the ends. I mean, there's all different kinds of ways, right? Well, I don't know. Like, that's like too much of a thought process for this head of mine. But we'll figure it out. It'll probably be crooked. I'm just telling you now. All right, and I'm also going to have to turn the page. So I know it's going to get sideways for you, but I have to do this so that I can work on it where it looks straight to me, if that makes any sense. I'm thinking maybe wonderfully made. Do I have enough? Yeah, I would have enough for the word wonderfully and then made. I think I have enough with this sticker sheet. So I'm going to start. I'm just thinking, like, so should I do wonderfully in the pink and then made with the green? Should I do it all green? Should I do it all pink? You know what? We're gonna go with the pink for now. So, like I said, this is the Illustrated Faith, one of their sticker sheets, and I'm just gonna kind of wing it. I just am, because that's how I roll, everybody. That is how I roll. So, it does not start with the letter F. I'm on a roll, but I don't know how to spell wonderfully, apparently. Oh my gosh, so wonderfully. You see how I measured that? How is that? Good? Wonderfully. Now, will I have to move these? There's a possibility, but if it's not perfectly straight, I'm okay with that. If it's too lopsided, then I'll move everything. So, and I'm just using my little tweezer bees because it allows me to see easily where I need to place the letter. So, wonder one. And how many times have you guys spelled something totally wrong on your page? I can even be looking at something and I still spell it wrong. I haven't looked at how this is. Well, actually, it's right below me. It's right here on the die cut. Wonderfully. I think it maybe should have started over just a tad. That's all right. I'm gonna go with it, everybody. I am. Well, wonder F-U-L-L-Y. We might be good. We might be good. I might have to put some adhesive on this. We'll see. I don't know where I got these from, these alphas. Probably in a kit. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to come back and either, I'll show you what I do. Like I said, I try to do things the easiest way possible, the fastest way. So I'll show you what I'll probably do to make sure that they stick down. I'm trying to get the little inside out of the R. It's stuck. All right, there we go. Yeah, wonder F-U-L-L-Y. I don't know. Now I can use that F. Sorry. I know it's like a really long word, right? Sorry. I didn't want to do a voiceover on this video if possible. I just wanted to spend some time with you and just create and talk with all of you. All right. So wonderfully, and I'm going to show you how I even it out, because it is definitely, you know, not terrible, but it is definitely leaning over that way. So you know what we're going to do? This is what we're going to do. If I put this over here, see, like right away, it evens it out. Let me turn it this way. It helps to even it out very, very, very easily. See that? I could, if I wanted to, I could put 2 there, but it kind of helps to center the word. All right, so wonderfully, I might as well keep going with the pink. Where's my M? Might as well, because I think it looks really, really, really pretty. M-A-D-E. M. You should see me when I hang a picture on my wall. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I stand back a few feet holding the picture in my hand, and I eyeball it and I walk towards the wall, and I'm like, and I put it up on the wall, and I'm like, and I eyeball, I'm like, okay, that's where it goes. And then I like grab the nail or whatever it is I'm using to put the picture on the wall with, and you know what? It really turns out quite well. So I don't really measure much of anything, if anything. All right, we're doing good. We are doing good. So after I get these on here, I don't know, I think it looks super pretty. I really do. Everything from the paint to that stencil to the die cuts, I think looks really, really pretty together. And, right? And the background looks super pretty. The color of it. Gosh, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I don't think I need to add anything. Like I said, I could add a darker green frame around it, but I think I like it just the way it is. Now, to help these letters stay down, this is what I'm going to do. Because they're popping up just a little bit. I just put a little bit of it adhesive, and I'm just going to do this. Gentle, I'm not pressing super hard. I'm just taking that adhesive and going off of the letter, right? So I'm pushing it up, I'm pushing it down, and it actually helps it to stay in place. And that's because I'm going off the letter. So when I say that, what I mean is I am pushing the adhesive above the M and below the M, which is pushing the letter right down onto the page. That's how I do that. I cheat. I cheat. You know what? I love it. I'm going to call this done. I'm going to call it done. So, you all know Illustrated Faith and Dayspring and Bella Boulevard. So you can definitely check out their alphas. And you all know TCW. And you can definitely check out this particular stencil, which again is called Mini Scandi Flowers. And these, I have no idea. I don't think these are Illustrated Faith. I could be wrong. I don't know where those are from. And the die cuts are Rita Barakat. So I will have her link below. Oh, and the paint was a koi watercolor set. That's it. That's it. I love it. Let me hold it up just a little bit. I want you to see the iridescent if I can get it to where you can see. It's just ever... I don't know that I can show you. I'm trying. Well, I don't think I actually can. So what I'll do is I'll just lift it up and I'll just go down the page nice and slow so that you can see the whole thing. All right. So that is it. I love it. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I was thinking, let me just take a little bit of this light green and the verse that I worked on. I'm just going to put it over that verse just so it pulls my eye to it. Now, and you can definitely read through it, right? It's just watercolor. So I can still read the verse. So that's it, everybody. Let me know if you have any questions. I've been working through the Psalms for months now, since I think maybe the end of April, beginning of May. I've gone through many Psalms, and I'm working in traveler's notebooks. I love it. Every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time, I've been posting my next video. And I've been using my Project Life cards and so much stuff from By the Well for God, even the traveler's notebooks I get from Lori. I have die cuts, and it's just been very, very, very enjoyable. And I have a lot of people that are actually following along with me. If you're interested, I'll make sure I have the playlist below. And I think that's it. So have a blessed week, and I will see you soon. Alrighty, bye-bye.